Hello, I'm Autistic Genius. Thank you so much for all your support, and also Jules has just been round had a coffee, and the oven's been fixed. Yesterday, you may know, I made a video about that Sine-Baron Cohen theory, like the differences, and obviously, as I thought, you'd all want to hear more and more. Why are girls different on the spectrum? Why is this? Why is this? Why? Guess what I'm answering? So today is all about the ladies. I've been really trying, baby. Firstly, girls with Asperger's syndrome tend to mask their symptoms, and the reason why they mask the symptoms is that girls are more open in and better than men in social situations, and also girls are more likely to follow social actions of their peers, whereas lads won't. They'll kind of just they just do what they want, whereas girls will see what other girls are doing and they can learn from that better than males on the spectrum will. Girls with autism interact socially more often. Girls are more aware and feel the need to interact socially, whereas boys with autism and maybe Asperger's may not feel the need to socialise. They don't feel the need to, because they can't logically see the benefits. They are more involved in social play, but are often led by the peers rather than initiating social contact. So although girls with autism may play with each other and have fun and enjoy each other's company and things, they won't lead the play. They'll be following somebody. They won't lead the play. And girls are more socially inclined and may have only one friend. So girls with autism are expected to be social. Well, there you go. People expect the girls on the spectrum to be social, and the problem is, when you look at school in educational sense, people tend to look at schools, oh, he's struggling in lessons, he's disruptive. But he's making friends, so they're right off the diagnosis there. If he's got friends and he's winding the teachers up, he's just a naughty kid. Not true, not true. Always ask why when it comes to children's behaviour. Girls on the spectrum do not do social chit-chat like everyone on the spectrum. Small talk, let's be honest, small talk is pants. That's why we don't do it. It is pants. The idea of the social hierarchy and how one communicates with people is different, and different statuses can be problematic and get girls in trouble as teachers. So there's no concept of social hierarchy. So obviously, like teachers and students, obviously we get that. We're a pupil, they're a teacher, they're the boss. Girls, no, obviously not. They don't get that because they're more inclined. Everyone's the same. It's that discriminatory. There's no judging. It's not that concept that people with autism don't discriminate, don't judge. Because as far as we're concerned, everyone's people. They see the teacher and the student. They don't see, you're my boss, I do as you'll say, or I listen to you, you tell me stuff and I learn from you. They'll see, that's a person, I'm a person, let's talk. Girls and also autism have more imaginations and more often pretend play. I think that's an environmental thing, because I find that with girls, people buy them things like hoovers, baby dolls, ironing boards, things, and of course, typically the mothers or on maternity leave will do these things when their child's very young, and they might see their mother do these things. So that's why I think they're better at pretend play, because it's logical for when they see their mum do it, they'll do it. Evidence suggests that girls are more active imaginations and have better at pretend play. Many have a rich and elaborate fantasy world with imaginary friends. So there you go, imaginary friends, more common autism. Girls escape into fiction, and some live in another world, for example, fairies and witches. So this concept of princess, fairies, witches, because obviously Disney and everything enhanced that. Whereas lads, it's like superheroes. Whereas girl, and it's much easier, I think, and more. I think when you see a princess for a girl, it's more logical, because a girl can put on a nice dress and she's a princess. Whereas a lad, it's explosions and fireworks and people killing each other, and those things are a lot more difficult to play, and that's where an understanding, I think, is lapped in with social ability. Interests of girls with autism are similar to other girls. So there you go, that's another thing, like lads with autism love Minecraft. They may love things like Thomas Tank Engine when they're too old too. Things like that. It's all about common ground. And I think girls are more likely to find that common ground, because I think girl products in that sense are more logical, because it's all visible, whereas boys, it's more like you've got to really delve into your brain and see it and create it yourself, because obviously boys want to be superheroes, they want to blow buildings up, they want to be monsters and whatever, and it takes a lot of imagination, a lot of brain activity to get that out your head, whereas girls, it's all logical, like they'll go, I'm the mum, you're the dad, done. And that is just so simple to comprehend for a child. With the boys, their stuff's very, like quite amazing. But also, you got to remember is the girls' brains are different. They're wired and more empathically. So the girls are more intentionally playing mums and dads things because they're more empathic and acting out the idea of caring for someone and being social with someone. So they're constantly role playing that concept, whereas boys aren't. It's all about save the world and I'm the bad guy, you're the good guy, let's fight. But the interesting thing is that they might like animals, horses, classical literature, and therefore not seen as unusual. So the girls are not seen as unusual because they're acting out these things that logically make sense for a girl to do, which is why they do it and get put under the radar. It's not special interest and different from their peers. Like I said, like the one lad who's like 10 years old, loves Thomas Tank Engine, talks about it all the time. That's not seen as normal. Whereas a girl who's 10 years old might go, I watched I love Frozen, and they'll go, yeah, it's normal, whatever. And apparently they love the soap operas and are incredibly obsessed with celebrities. Yeah, but aren't all flipping girls like that? I'm Autistic Genius, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been of some help. It's been a bit of a mad one this morning. Met Jules, woo! Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!